It started. Okay. This took me 8 years. Once I learned this, I became healthy, disciplined, and resilient. Though I'm anemic, I'm born anemic. My hemoglobin went down to 7 once, and my doctor called me when I was working, and he said, "Get off of work. You need to be hospitalized." It was that bad based on paper, but I was used to it. Health was affected. It is a bad thing to be anemic. Your memory is affected. You cannot withstand cold. You don't have energy. Your thinking is affected. So many things. But once I learned this in yoga, it changed me internally and physically. Pranayamena yuktena sarva-roga-kshaya bhaveth. Pranayamena yuktena sarva-roga-kshaya bhaveth means if you practice pranayama regularly and systematically, then all the diseases can be prevented. And how to go from disease to healthy, anemic to healthy and disciplined, and control your disorders. There is a way to do it. There are different pranayama for each one. I was talking with a specialist, your Ayurveda specialist, and he said, I do not know exactly how or what is the right way to practice pranayama. And I told him, I know, I figured it out for myself. There are two different things. People with normal blood pressure, high blood pressure, they come under one category, and people with low blood pressure. As soon as they get up from bed, they start to feel dizzy. For them, there is a different way to do pranayama, whereas normal BP and high BP people have to do pranayama in a little different way. So I'm going to show today as if you have normal blood pressure, and I'm going to also show you people with low blood pressure. Let me tell you, low blood pressure kills. Low blood pressure is, it gives you dizziness, and it's so risky. It's not a good thing if your blood pressure falls as soon as you get up in the morning. There's a very good reason why blood pressure falls as soon as you get up in the morning, because you have been asleep all night and you haven't been active. So your blood pressure tends to fall when you get up, or when you wake up and sit up. Then you tend to feel dizzy because suddenly blood circulation from a brain is all gone, right? And it has been low all night. It is normally low. So Hatha Yoga Pradiipika is a book. Hatha Yoga Pradiipika is a book. And in chapter 2, verse 16 or sentence 16, otherwise, it says, Pranayamena yuktena sarva-roga-kshaya bhavet. It also says another one, ayuktābhyāsa-yogena sarva-roga-samudgamaḥ. Sarva-roga-samudgamaḥ means if you do not practice, or yoga practice in the absence of pranayama, yoga practiced in the absence of pranayama paves way to ailments. So if you practice in yoga in a wrong way, then it might give you actually sickness and disease. So be careful, practice yoga with an instructor who has knowledge about this pranayama. And if you're using YouTube videos, well and good. Also practice yoga with someone who has practiced with a guru, with a teacher, with an instruction, with knowledge in books. Okay, so Pranayama has many benefits. In short, pranayama has many benefits. Today I'm going to show you how to correctly start practicing pranayama once you wake up and do all your natural morning routine things and you're ready to practice pranayama. I highly recommend you to shower and sit on your mat. I respect my mat. I honor my mat, and that is my way to honor. Shower and step on mat, and shower and get ready to do yoga exercises. If you haven't showered today, that is okay. And by the way, another thing that I would like to address here before I start pranayama is many people ask me, can we watch your recordings and play YouTube videos later? And we can practice later. You can do that. That's not a problem. You can do it later in the day. You can do when it is convenient for you. But let me ask you this. How many of you will be able to do it regularly at the same time every day? I've been logging in at 6:30 a.m., which is quite late for me. But then 6:30 a.m. is convenient for all. So I'm logging in at 6:30 a.m. so that you all can log in at the same time and do it with me. So find an accountability partner for this coming new year, 2025. And or whenever you want to start and you're serious about your health, you want to make a change, and you don't want to miss it this year. You want to definitely make a change. Do you really want to make a change? First of all, a question. Do you really want to make a change? Or you have been doing yoga and applying these holistic principles once in a while and just dropping it because you couldn't take it any longer, or you couldn't keep up with the discipline. If you haven't continued anything, started but did not continue till it became autopilot, then this is the time. Start now. Start with me. Get up every day in the morning. It is 6:30 a.m. for me. Get up at 5 a.m. Get ready and join. And if it is in India, then it is 5 p.m. In other countries, it's some other time in the afternoon. But you can play these videos early in the morning, and whenever it is early in the morning for you. So let's begin. Pranayam has many benefits. First one is chandrabedi, which is left only nostril breathing. I like to start with chandrabedi and then go on with suryabedi, anulom, vilom, and then box breathing, which has 4 steps. That is how I start my pranayama every single day. And whenever I feel dizzy, then I do not start with chandrabedi, suryabedi, anulom, vilom, and box breathing. You should not do it because you're already suffering with low blood pressure. For those people who have high blood pressure, they should start lying down itself, Kapabhati, which is a little more breathing or fast breathing. So before they get up and sit vertical on bed or stand up on ground, you can start breathing little more so that you are oxygenating your brain cells, and slowly turn to your left and sit up. Okay. So the right way to start pranayama is, first of all, check your breath. Is your left nostril more forceful breath from your left nostril more forceful, or breath from your right nostril is more forceful? Check which one. If it is already right, then great. That means your body metabolism has already kicked in. Mine has, because I wake up 2 hours before I start this pranayama or this online live yoga, YouTube live. So something that I would recommend you all to do is first check which nostril has more air coming out or forceful air coming out. This is just for checking to make a note of. It will never happen during the day that both nostrils will be equal. It is very rare. Either left side or right side will be more. That is what yoga books have been telling for ages ago, right? 5,000, more than 5,000 years ago, these books have been written, or this Yoga Shastra has evolved or has been given to us. It's more older than that. But some archaeological data have been saying that it is 5,000 years old. So I have said that, but some other books and some other specialists and my teachers have said that, no, it's much more older than that. Let's not get into those details. Let's start. Chandrabedi. What is Chandrabedi Pranayama? Take your thumb, block your right nostril. Don't push too much, but just a little bit, enough to close or block your right nostril. And with your left nostril, exhale first and inhale and continue. Exhale, inhale, continue. If you already have some issues in the sense, if you tend to do things very fast, which is not a right thing, that's why I said it's an issue. But if you tend to do things very fast and you're feeling bored, inhaling, exhaling with your left nostril, then tell your mind, this is good for me. This is good for me, and continue to do that. And I'm going to do this for another 30 seconds. Start your pranayama with left nostril only breathing. It is called chandrabedi. And then with your pinky finger and ring finger, close or block your left nostril. Now open your right nostril and inhale, exhale first and inhale, and continue for 1.5 minutes. It's normal breathing. You're not trying to deep breathe or breathe forcefully. Don't change the pace. However, normally you breathe in, exhale and inhale. And you may relax your hands and normal breathing. Let me show you how you put your hands. Bend your right hand, index finger and middle finger. Free your thumb and index finger and the ring finger like this. This should be the hand position. Close or block your right nostril and exhale and inhale with left. Close, exhale and inhale with right. Continue. Continue. So this is alternate nostril breathing, also called anulom vilom. Anulom vilom. Just simply keep your mind's attention. Keep your mind's attention on your breath. Your mind must be saying so many things. Focus on your breath only. Give your time for your health. Tell your mind, tell your body, tell yourself, this is good for my health. And continue doing anulom vilom. Other hand can be flat open, or you can keep it in Jnana Mudra. So this breath is very important to regulate your breathing. This is a breath which helps you sleep well and calm your mind and sharpen your mind. Do you want sharp mind? Do you want calm mind? Do you want good health? Do you want good sleep? Then do this. Before sleeping, also you can do it. You can do this chandrabedi, which is left only exhale, inhale, suryabedi, right only exhale, inhale, and anulom vilom. You can do these with empty stomach. You want good night's sleep, then do chandrabedi. Then do chandrabedi and anulom vilom. Or else do only anulom vilom for good night's sleep. You want calm, sharp mind, then do chandrabedi for 1.5 minutes, suryabedi for 1.5 minutes, and anulom vilom for 2 to 3 minutes, or until you fall asleep, and then you'll get good night's sleep. That is what I do, and I can see over the time practicing these breathing techniques help me to notice, improve my observation skill, and I can tell whether I'm about to fall asleep or I'm done for the day, because my breath pattern changes. It automatically changes. How does it change? It becomes deeper. It becomes so deep, and I can feel it in my body. And I know that this is time for my body to sleep. I cannot stay up any longer. If I need to stay up, then I fall asleep, get some good rest, and then wake up and I start working again. So, um, another one to get good night's sleep and for calm mind and sharp mind, which you can do anytime during the day. Anytime during the day, only when you have uh, free time, not like when you're driving or you're working or you're doing some paperwork or you're cooking. then do not do any of these breathing exercises. It's not good. What should you do when you are busy? If you need some rest, is simply bring your mind's awareness to your breath and pay attention to breath. Simply observe your breath. How is your inhale or how is your exhale? Just observe your breath. That itself is calming, and that itself is going to help you feel so good and get lot of energy and improves your concentration. Next one is box breathing. Next one is box breathing, which is inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. This is called box breathing, very beneficial for calm mind, sharp mind, and also to get good night's sleep. Does it help in sleep? Very much. This is a deep breathing technique, and this really helps you to calm yourself down. So this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's continue. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this for 5 minutes or more in the morning, depending on how much time you have. So these are a few things that you can do for good night's sleep and sharp and calm mind. By the way, a few facts. It's not true that we should be always breathing, right? We cannot be. If you have observed, generally, when we are just doing other work and not very mindful of things, and suddenly we bring our attention to our breath, then you can see that maybe we haven't been breathing. We pause breath, and that is a good thing. So breathing should not be continuous, just like your heart rate. It should not be continuous, right? So breathing should be interspersed with long pause. That is good. That is not a bad thing. Once again. I'm doing pranayama. Can I drink water? No, I did not drink water, but sip water. Yes, you can sip water. in between, especially I did only anulom vilom, so breathing, sipping water is fine. We naturally pause. We naturally pause when we are breathing. So it's not true that we should always breathe deeply. But breathing is a very good exercise if you want to calm yourself down. And when you're so angry, how can I calm myself down? Don't calm yourself down. Whatever feeling you're going through, go through that. Sadness, worry, anger, go through what you are going through, but then just keep your attention, mind's attention on your breath. We cannot be always calm. It's not true that just because one practices yoga, they will never be angry at anything. They might be, they could be, but they can gain control on it very quickly and they won't do anything impulsive. That is the best thing about yoga practice. Yes, if you need to be angry at someone and tell them what they need to do and what is the right thing to do, then be angry, get that work done, and and achieve success. Again, I'm not asking you to be angry, but I'm asking you to use that energy, which is Rajasic Guna energy, to get work done. If somebody is not following, not doing anything, and that is required, not doing the required work, and you need to tell them very seriously, at that time you need to become Rajasic. Yes? Okay. And at most of the time, nobody likes to be disciplined. Nobody likes to be yelled at. So control your anger and practice chandrabedi in order to calm yourself down and prepare yourself first thing in the morning. One quick fact, when a person is angry or generally anxious, then they breathe around 20 times per minute. 20 times per minute, that is the regular normal breathing. Whereas a person who practices yogic techniques or breathing techniques, they breathe only 8 or 10 times per minute. They breathe only 8 to 10 times per minute, which is quite low. And our thinking and breathing are closely related. By observing breath, the person's mood can be guessed. As I said, when I fall asleep, when I'm about to fall asleep, or when I'm tired for the day, then I can tell that I can sleep in another 10 minutes very easily. I can fall asleep. So variable breath rate, variable heart rate are symptoms of symptoms of a healthy person. You are inhaling, exhaling, and you are not breathing for some time, then that pause is a good thing. That is what I'm calling it as variable breath. Okay. Second one, for no diabetes. Let me start re-recording this. Live stream is going on, but recording, I want to start again. Okay. So pranayama has many benefits, and pranayamena yuktena sarva-roga-kshaya bhaveth. If you practice regularly and systematically, pranayama means way to control your breath or regulate your breath, a breathing practice, then you can gain control on many diseases. We can prevent diseases, we can control diseases. That is what this statement, a sentence from Hatha Yoga Pradiipika is saying. So if you already have diabetes, I'm sure you're taking care of it by taking medicine and changing your diet, health plan, diet plan, so many things you must be doing already. If you are not, then please go to a doctor, go to your medical doctor and get medical advice. On top of it, do these to cure your diabetes. See, cure and treatment are two different things. Cure is completely getting rid of that, and treatment is keeping it under control. I'm saying that with pranayama, you can keep your organs healthy and you can get rid of this disease, metabolic disease called diabetes. What is diabetes? Diabetes could be of two types. Your body is producing insulin, which is pancreas in your abdominal area. They are producing insulin, and your muscles are not taking them in because your muscle cells became immune. That is one type of diabetes. And another type of diabetes is your pancreas eventually are so tired that they are not producing enough insulin. They're not producing enough insulin. So for both of these, your pancreas need to be healthy. Your pancreas must be healthy. And for that, we are going to do something called Kapabhati. We are going to do something called Kapabhati. So what is Kapabhati? Is forceful exhalation. Kapabhati is forceful exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale happens passively on its own. Exhale, you are forcing it. By the way, I mentioned this in previous videos also, that most of our organs are in this abdominal cavity. This is called abdominal cavity, right? See, only brain and heart and lungs are here, whereas all your other organs, your stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, spleen, uterus, urinary bladder, ovaries, if you're a woman, and adrenal glands, they are here. Whereas for men, also all these organs are here except the reproductive organs, which are outside, which are testicles, right? So everything, all the organs that you need for your metabolism, good metabolism, health, for your controlling your diabetes are all here. Are here. So you have to exercise in such a way that they get good blood circulation. You are not exercising to go and fix them, repair them as if it is a tool, right? It is not a tool, it is an organ. All it needs is good blood circulation and some movement and some positive energy, and then you can make that body part healthy. It's as simple as that. So what are we going to do for no diabetes or stimulating your pancreas to produce insulin? You are going to stimulate your pancreatic cells. They have a name. They are called islets of Langerhans. It's okay if that is difficult to understand, but there are specific kind of cells in pancreas. They produce insulin. We are doing a breathing exercise or Kapabhati Kriya, so that we can stimulate those organs which are deep inside. All the organs at the same time. You're targeting all the organs at the same time. So this is how it goes. Clasp your fingers, put your hands on your lower abdomen, inhale and exhale forcefully. Inhale, exhale forcefully. Let me remove my hands and show you. Inhale, exhale forcefully. I do 30 times to begin with. Start with 30 when you're starting Kapabhati. If it is, if this is something that you just recently started, or you never did Kapalbhati before, then I would recommend you to do only 30 at a time, only 30 for a week, and then increase it to 60 second week, and then to 90. Because I've been practicing this for more than 15 years now, I do Kapalbhati 300 in a sitting. This is my favorite exercise because whatever I have eaten, all the fatty food and cheesecake. Day before was my daughter's birthday, and I had cheesecake. And yes, I did put on a little bit of paunch here, but that's fine. I'm very confident that I can get rid of it. And coming to diet, there's so many things that you could do. The best thing that I do is chewing the vegetables. Simply take a little bite of this carrot or cucumber and chew it a lot more number of times than you normally do. Than your normal habit of chewing it 4 or 5 times. Chew it more number of times and then eat. And I do this when I am very, very hungry. That way it cleanses my gut, it lubricates my gut. I get all the nice vitamins from the vegetables I'm eating. And also it releases enzymes in your mouth, and it helps to improve your digestive power. So Kapalbhati is one technique that you could use to get rid of diabetes or cure your diabetes, to make your pancreas, to stimulate your pancreatic cells to produce more insulin, or the insulin, the amount of insulin that you require for absorbing the starchy food that you have eaten. Okay. Another one, which sounds very similar, is as you can see, I'm sweating already. It gives you a lot of energy, by the way. Second one, which is very similar to Kapalbhati, is Bhastrika. Bhastrika is little different from Kapalbhati. How? Bhastrika is forceful inhalation and forceful exhalation. Forceful inhalation and exhalation. Bhastrika, you should not do Bhastrika and Kapalbhati if you have high blood pressure, heart issues, or any, if you had any major or minor surgery less than 6 months ago. If you had any surgery less than 6 months ago, I recommend waiting at least 6 months. If you need more time, if you think that you are not ready, please do not do Kapalbhati and Bhastrika Pranayam. They are not good for you. They are not beneficial. In fact, they might become harmful. But if you had a recent surgery or heart issues or low blood pressure or high blood pressure, not low blood. If you have high blood pressure, then please do chandrabedi, suryabedi, and anulom vilom. Okay, so let me show you Bhastrika Pranayam, and then I'm going to show you, read for you some benefits. Then I'm going to read for you some benefits of Bhastrika Pranayam. And then I'm going to show you 2 other pranayam, which are how to stop getting flu and cold frequently. Do this pranayama. It is totally scientific. I'll even explain what is the science behind this method. And then I'm going to practice with you. And then pranayama for thyroid health. That is something that I'm planning to show today. Okay. So those are the 2 things left. Coming to Bhastrika Pranayama. People who have low blood pressure, want to get rid of belly fat, and have diabetes, want to increase your energy levels, please do Kapalbhati, which is forceful exhalation. You can do 30 of them. Coming to Bhastrika. Yes, people with low blood pressure and want to reduce belly fat, want to get rid of diabetes, you all can do this Bhastrika Pranayam, which I'm about to show. What is Bhastrika? Forceful inhalation and exhalation. Forceful inhalation and exhalation. This is Bhastrika. If you like doing it, then do more of this. Continue to do Bhastrika, which is forceful inhalation and forceful exhalation. Very powerful, very effective. It quickly removes your, or it quickly resolves your low blood pressure issue and helps you get rid of belly fat. For flat belly, it's very important, or if for flat belly, it is very helpful, and also for curing diabetes. So Bhastrika Pranayam, let me read out the benefits of Bhastrika Pranayam. It improves your health. It improves your mental clarity. It helps in detoxification because you have rapidly moved your abdominal muscles and caused movement in liver, and liver takes care of more than 250 functions, it means. More than that, by the way. If it is taking care of so many functions and you're stimulating that organ first thing in the morning, then you can imagine how good your health will be. Detoxification is the main function of your liver. And oxygen intake increases, definitely. Carbon dioxide, which is not a good, or which is not useful. It is not bad, but it is not useful for you. So you got rid of it. It can help you maintain the proper functioning of the respiratory system. Means your lungs, if they have some blockages or something, and you have mucus problems, or you have been ill with flu and a cold or any kind of breathing issues, asthma, then this is very good to restore your respiratory health. And what else? So these are a few benefits of Bhastrika Pranayam. Next one is Bhramari Pranayam. It improves your immune system. Let's say you're feeling like you're going to catch cold. At that time, you have a feeling in your body, right? Your throat feels scratchy and you're coughing or sneezing and you're feeling feverish. And you have to go to a doctor to get checked. And if it is bacterial infection, streptococcus, then you will be prescribed antibiotics by the medical doctor. He will write the prescription, and then you have to go to medical store, or somebody has to go to medical store and they have to buy and bring. All this process, going to a doctor, waiting for the doctor, and doctor checking you, writing the prescription, going to a medical doctor, all this will take anywhere from 4 hours to 24 hours. In this meantime, there is something that we could do. In this meantime, there is something we can definitely do so that our body's immune system can take care of whatever that foreign agent, virus or bacteria is inside you. Any kind of sickness, you're feeling like you're going to be down for another few days with some infection, you are feeling feverish, cold, this can be done. It is not an exercise. It is not a heavy breathing exercise. It is very simple. It is called Bhramari Pranayam. You are inhaling normally and exhaling, you're doing that humming sound. As simple as that. That's all. You can do this lying in your bed. You can do this sitting in a chair. You can do this if you are a passenger. You can do this if you don't have any other tool or place available. If you don't have even proper place available. If you're traveling with passengers, let them know that, hey, I'll be doing some breathing exercise. Don't mind me making sound, but that is a breathing technique I'm using. So this is how it goes. Inhale normally, and when you're exhaling, do that humming sound as if I have typed M, and how you read that word, which is full of M, letter M. That is what we are doing. That's all. It's as simple as that. I'm laughing because Zoom is saying that I'm playing some music. Well, this is something that you can do. This is called Bhramari Pranayam. Very simple. And right way to do Bhramari Pranayam, if you want to sharpen your mind. Yes, this helps you sharpen your mind as well. So the way to do is with your thumb, close the triangle of your ear. Don't do it now. And then with two fingers, index finger and middle finger, you're touching the eyelashes, keeping the eyes closed. And then with ring finger, you're narrowing or you're pushing your nostril a little bit. And with pinky finger, you're closing your mouth or by touching it at the tip of your lips. And you're doing this with both hands. And after you do this mudra, which is called Shanmukhi mudra. This is called Shanmukhi mudra. Sha means six, and there are five sense organs: ears, eyes, nose, and mouth. You're stopping these five sense organs from working and making thoughts and distracting you. So you are doing focused breathing. If six is a number which is going for 1, 2, 3, 4. If there are six things which have to be controlled in Shanmukhi Mudra, then five are sense organs. What is the sixth one? Sixth is your brain. Sixth is your mind, which creates thought. Mind is a field in which we live in, and I call it a thought generator or processor. There's no equivalent word for mind in yoga. We'll talk about that later. But let's use Shanmukhi Mudra to block all the sense organs and also the mind, which creates thoughts or which processes thoughts. And for a minute, practice Shanmukhi Mudra the right way to get exponential benefit from this Bhramari Pranayam, which is sharpening your mind as well as increasing or improving your immune power. Continue if you're still doing, and if your eyes are closed, probably you're not able to see me. Get back uh, practice this, pause and practice more. Okay, so that is for improving your immune power, immunity, and science behind us. You can look up Dr. Van Dyke. I'll post the link in the description. Dr. Van Dyke from Hawaii. She is a medical doctor. She did her medicine from, she completed her medicine from US, and she is a medical doctor, and she is a big fan of humming breathing, and she says hum and way towards your health. Hum your way towards health. Hum your way towards health. The right way to do humming breathing is very simple. Inhale through nose and exhale humming, or making that humming bee sound. What does this do? The science behind this. Research has been done. Scientific research has been done in laboratories, and they have proven that when we hum, these sinus cells here, cells in the sinus areas, nasal area, they produce a gas called nitric oxide. They produce nitric oxide gas. And this nitric oxide, when it is produced internally, then it mixes in blood and it helps you fight, kill, remove, or completely destroy bacteria, viruses, fungi. See, these are foreign agents. They are not good in this area. They might be good in our intestines. There is good bacteria, I understand. But bacteria, virus, fungi, they are not good in any other part of your body, definitely not in blood. Then it is called septicemia, which is very bad. It leads to death. Most number of deaths, according to statistics, I teach microbiology, I teach there, most number of deaths are due to septicemia. That's the topmost cause. So it's not good to have bacteria in any part of our body or in our blood. So this is something that you could do if you feel like you're going to catch cold, your immunity needs to be boosted, then do Bhramari Pranayam. Inhale through nose, exhale through nose only. Again, inhale through nose and exhale through nose only, not through mouth. And do humming or hum. This is a kind of practice that you could be doing to improve your digestive power. Improve your immune power, improve your immunity. So that is the science behind Bhramari Pranayam. Next one. Next one is nowadays thyroid issue has been rapidly increasing, thyroid cases. And thyroid health is very important. Thyroid hormone is important to start your metabolism. And if your thyroid is high or low, then your metabolism is dysregulated. It is disbalanced. It goes out of balance. There are two types of thyroidism, hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. Why did I say hypo and hand up? Is because the way thyroxine hormone is produced. If you are suffering with thyroid issue, your thyroid health is not perfect, then you already know what is hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. I'll give that description here below. Let's not get into the details of thyroidism, but your thyroid needs to be kept healthy for entire life. And this is the last breathing exercise that I would like to show. And that is Ujjayi. The name of this breathing is Ujjayi. if you look up on Google, there could be two explanations of Ujjayi. Some texts say that Ujjayi means ocean breath, which is deep breathing, which is good for sleep. Whereas other texts say that Ujjayi means this kind of breathing, which helps in um, improving your thyroid health. So, what is Ujjayi breathing, which I'm going to show, which helps in improving your thyroid health, has multiple parts. This is a complex exercise, and I do this every single day to keep my thyroid health up because so many things I do. By the way, I'm a professor. I teach biology in college. I teach biology and microbiology. The biology that we teach nowadays, it is not taxonomy and how things are organized and all that. That is anatomy and physiology. But the biology I teach is about molecules and DNA and proteins, how they are made by body, what are the different parts in a cell, and microbiology, all the diseases, all the viruses and bacteria and all those. So those are a few things that you will come across or you will hear me talking about. So last but not the least, Ujjayi Pranayam, which helps in improving your thyroid health, is is complex. So let me break it down. So what you do is when you're inhaling, you're stretching you're squeezing your neck muscles and you're inhaling, making the sound. That is first step. First step itself has so many things, right? You're inhaling, making sound, and squeezing your neck muscles. That means you're pulling all these blood vessels and muscles and nerves which are connected to your thyroid here. Your vocal cords are here, and your vocal box is here, larynx is here, and your thyroid is here in this area. So you're pulling all of them. All of them are connected. Everything is connected in your body. That is why you're one body. So inhale first, and then release your neck muscles and bend your head down almost not, you won't be able to touch your chin, but you are pretending as if you're going to touch your neck with chin. You're not, but you'll bend down so much, and you hold your breath. What does this do? This will create vacuum. After you stay there for 5 to 10 seconds, depends on how much you can hold your breath, because you have already inhaled. I think you can hold your breath for 8 seconds released, and then look up, and then with your thumb close your right nostril and exhale all the air with left nostril, and then open, release your hand, inhale, squeezing neck muscles, and inhale everything and hold, head up, exhale with left. So it has a total of 3 steps according to me. And let me show that again. I'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, squeezing your neck muscles and making that sound. Hold by releasing your neck muscles and bending your chin down for 10 seconds. And then look up and exhale with left nostril. Exhale all air with left nostril, and then you are ready for next breath. Have a great health. Have divine attitude. Know that you can fix your health. Be divine. Namaste.